Hey comic book fans, my nerdy friends, my geeky padres, what's going on? I just shot my haul video like 10 minutes ago maybe, and I wanted to start reading and doing my reviews. So the first one I picked was from last week. That's Avengers Arena issue 17. It's almost done. And that's enough for me. But this issue seemed like it was what we, the whole three people that ever read this book, wanted it to be in the beginning, which was just a big old battle between everybody. Sorry. I'm real tired. Anyway. Yeah, just fights abound between everybody, sneaking around, whatever. I mean, whatever. It's whatever. There's one more issue, and then this series is done. I did read one of the letters in the back, and it turns out that there is going to be another season of the Avengers Arena Murder World type story, but it's not going to be called Avengers Arena. It's going to be titled something else. So be on the lookout for that. And if you guys didn't like this book, then don't fall for that one. Not sure what it's going to be called. They didn't announce it or anything, but yeah, I'll be on the lookout for that and to not pick it up. Just it's whatever. I'm ready for it to be over. That's all. All right, and next I read A+X issue 14. I only picked it up because Max Bemis wrote the story of Magneto and Spider-Man here. There's also a second part to it that's Cyclops and Captain America. Both stories were actually surprisingly very good. The banter between Superior Spider-Man and Magneto was really funny. Really, really funny. I enjoyed that a lot. I laughed at quite a few parts. And then there was in the Captain America and Cyclops story, they traveled to Latveria, which you know who lives there, and you can probably guess who they meet up with. It was actually really good. It surprised me. Because I don't see anybody in the YouTube comic community picking up A+X ever. But this issue was really good. Actually, it has me curious about any other issues. I'm not going to say I'm going to start picking it up, but this issue was really good, and it's got me thinking about maybe getting the next issue. So we'll see how that goes. But it was actually a really good read. I enjoyed it. Alright, so Animal Man 25. I really enjoyed it up until the last part, which kind of was like, what? Maxine's trapped in the red. Barry and Ellen, decide to go search for her together, and find out where she is. Brother Blood's followers kind of push Barry's buttons and get him to react physically. I really love the family aspect of this book. But what happened at the end leaves me wondering what the hell they're going to do with the next issue and what the point is. So I guess we'll see what happens with that next month. But this issue, for the most part, was really pretty good. Alright, next is Trinity of Sin Pandora, issue number 5. And it turns out I don't like this book at all. I can't stand Pandora as a character. I think she's useless and stupid and just whatever. The story in this was just as useless and just as stupid. But the ending pulled me in because it's pretty much the start of her part in the Blight storyline that's about to take place. So I'll be stuck picking up this book for the entirety of Blight. Ugh. I'm not happy about it. But luckily it's only $2.99, and hopefully it's not for too long, because, like I said, I don't like Pandora. Okay, so I went into this next book with an open mind, not really thinking about the last issue, and ended up really enjoying it. This is Daredevil, issue 33. I made no, attempt to hide my feelings about issue 32 and not really liking the idea that Daredevil had all these monsters in the title. Even if the overall storyline kind of has to do with supernatural, it just didn't feel right for me, as Daredevil's kind of more of just a street level hero. Bad guys try to rob banks and he stops them, that type of thing. Delving into the supernatural in this title just didn't make sense to me. It still doesn't, but it was kind of fun, I guess. Like, this part, I guess this issue made a little more sense to me, as far as his interactions with the monsters. I don't really know what else to say about it. It was good. I enjoyed it. I don't think they're going to be back in the next issue, so I'll be happy about that. And we'll get back to him trying to fight the Sons of the Serpent. And we find a little bit more about that group of people in this issue. So overall, I'd say it was a pretty good issue. I liked it. Okay. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Alright, next is XMen Legacy issue 20. I forget how many we have left. I think it's like 24. I'm not sure. Either way, oh my god, this book is amazing. The first part of this book, this issue, the views that David has, that he kind of comes to realize, were just beautifully written, in my opinion. I think it was just put perfectly. And to add to that, the art inside this issue was amazing. There's this huge spread, double page spread, that is just fantastically drawn. And the rest of the art, the rest of the panels are great too. But that double page splash page was just phenomenal. And where this issue takes us in the story is just like, I can't wait for the next issue. And I say that every time I read this book, which makes it really devastating that it's ending. But it seems like we're going to go out with a bang, and it's going to be phenomenal. And I wish it didn't have to end, because this book is fantastic. This issue was really, really good. Really good. Alright, next is Afterlife with Archie. This book is just fun. Like, it shouldn't be, because it's like the zombie apocalypse and takeover of Riverdale, but it's fun because, like, you know the history of all the characters, and just what's happening is kind of fun. I don't know. There's like, it's like the old story, but with like new twists on it, like lesbians and brother and sister kind of too far, and Archie talking about how he always wanted to get in Veronica's bedroom to her dad. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But it's fun, and I'm really, really enjoying this. Really, really good book. I'm loving it. What is that from? I'm loving it. Which fast food chain is that? I don't know, but I am loving it. It's great. Go pick it up if you haven't. I just wish I had the other cover. But still, very cool. Right, and last but not least for this week, ScoobyDoo Team Up #1. I had to read it before I read it to Lucas for bedtime, but it was funny. Like, it's definitely a kid-friendly book, that's for sure. But I don't think kids will get all of the jokes as far as, like, I mean, just like one of the things on here said, it's been such a long time since the last time we teamed up, and they start talking about how they took out Joker and Penguin in the team up during their show, like, of the Scooby-Doo show, when Batman and Robin were in it. And that was, like, I started laughing a little bit, and then, so it's little things like that, like, if you ever watch the show, that you'll catch, and if you have ever read the book, like, Batman books and stuff, you'll find that really funny, too, because there's, like, mentions of different things, and it was good. I mean, this is how the art looks. So the cover is exactly how the interiors look. They look like Batman and Robin from the old TV show, and Scooby-Doo and the gang look like they always have. Well, from the past, not from like the new Scooby show that's on. But it was really, really fun book. Like, it's exactly how you would think a Scooby-Doo and Batman team-up book would be. And then that's what it was. I mean, it was everything I expected, with a little bit extra, because they added that humor from the past into it. So I really, really liked it. I recommend it. Even if you don't have kids, if you remember the episodes of Scooby-Doo where there was a Batman and Robin Scooby-Doo team-up, you'll appreciate this, I think. I know I do. So yeah. So if you remember those episodes, go pick it up. If you have a kid who likes Scooby-Doo or Batman and you want a nice book to just read to them, go pick it up. It's just really fun. It was fun. Alright, and that's it for this week's Lightning Round Reviews. Sorry so late. This is for Jedi Honor Code. I didn't realize I didn't put an outro to this Lightning Round Reviews, so he said I should do them right now while I'm drinking at the concert. And now I'm just rambling because I'm drinking at a concert. Cheers, YouTube comic book community.